subscribe. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make an omelet, an exquisite one at that. It's like, no, it's not that exquisite, but it's gonna be a pretty omelet. Okay, so let's get started. 3 eggs, however much broccoli you would like, turkey, red onions, and Colby Jack cheese, and a little bit of milk. So grab your bowl and let's get to cracking those eggs. Ayy, 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 ayy. Crack them, crack them. It's like, no, I sound crazy. Okay, so you're just gonna crack those eggs. All 3 of them. And then you're gonna grab some milk. It doesn't matter what kind of milk you use. I typically use 2% or 1%, but today I'm using 2%, and I'm using about 1/4 cup of milk. Not even that though, because like I still left some inside of the cup, my measuring cup. So after that, you're gonna use your whipping skills. Whip, 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 whip it, whip it, whip it. Okay. So after that, I'm gonna add some cheese, my favorite, Colby Jack. I put about 2 pinches of cheese in there. It's really your preference though. If you don't like that much cheese, if you're lactose, I wouldn't put any, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it depends on you. But cheese makes it so much better. Like, what's an omelet without cheese? After that, you're gonna discard your eggshells. You do not want a crunchy omelet. So now, guess what? The best part. We're gonna cut up the ingredients and get ready for your omelet. You're halfway there already. More than halfway, really. Hey, what? Oh yeah, always remember to rinse off your vegetables. It does not matter if it says pre-rinsed, all that. No. Seriously, always rinse off your vegetables. I've had experiences, trust me. You can cut it up however you like. Cut up your vegetables, all the ingredients that's going in your omelet, however you would like. Then we're gonna make sure the skillet is covered completely at the bottom with butter. Make sure it's fully saturated so the eggs will not stick. If it starts sticking, it's gonna burn, and then you'll be throwing the omelet out because it's gonna be a mess. Like, you're not gonna want it. It's not gonna be pretty. I am so proud of you guys for going this far. So after that, remind you, the temperature right now is probably at a medium. So once I put the eggs in, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't want the eggs to cook so fast, because if it cooks so fast, it's gonna burn. You have to be very, very careful with this part. Once it sits for about a minute straight, you're gonna use your spatula and you're gonna like put pressure on the edges of it, just like you would do a pancake. So like with a pancake, how you make sure the sides are a little crisp, you're gonna do that with the omelet. So when you fold it over, it keeps its shape. See what I'm saying? That's the only part. Like, this is the only part where everybody mess up on, I promise. Like, my brother taught me how to do this, so yeah. My omelets was a mess back then. You would have died. I used to be like, forget it and just scramble it up. Okay, so after you find out that your edges are a little crisp, like a little firm, you're gonna then add your insides. I typically do not cook my vegetables for too long, because I feel like it being inside of the eggs, it kind of cooks it anyway. And I don't like my vegetables too done, so I leave it in there for about 30 seconds literally before I flip the other side of the egg over. But once your vegetables are where you prefer it to be, you're gonna flip one side of your egg over, one side of your omelet over, and then basically that's it. You can put a little pressure on it to make sure all of your ingredients are, together, collided together, but that's basically it. Then you're gonna put it on a plate. You can add whatever you like on top. You wanna add cheese on the inside, cheese on the outside. This is your time to do that while it's still in the skillet, so it can still cook with the other ingredients. I honestly forgot to add cheese in the inside this time. Remind you, this was my second time making this omelet, so I was kind of mad. I was really mad about that because the cheese in the inside is like the best part. Okay, so now you're gonna just put it on your plate and it's gonna slide right on there because remember the bottom was still saturated. Also, make sure you use non-stick skillet. I also add on parsley and like a little garnishment to make it pretty, and there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it.